It's a magnificent milestone for the King of the Road Show HD, our record-setting 10th anniversary. And we're celebrating this magnificent milestone with a Records and Racing episode. Southeast Texas style. During the half hour, we'll continue cruising in the KOTR time machine and look back at our first decade. We'll make a triumphant return to Golden Triangle Raceway Park in Boma. We'll air the Southeast Texas debut of Drew Baldridge's new music video as our Max Bowl Music Clip of the Week. And Kevin Adams will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Pine Tree Lodge in LaBelle.
King of the Road.
Howdy, and thanks for watching the King of the Road Show HD on Fox 4, KBTV, and the CW. I'm Jim King of the Road. We're celebrating the 10th anniversary of this one-of-a-kind show all month long. With this magnificent new milestone, we're extending our regional record for a local, independently produced, entertainment-based program. We're also celebrating the 5th anniversary of our internet streaming station. That's King's Country at kingscountry.net. Never settle for less than the best country music mix on the planet, 24/7 and crystal clear at kingscountry.net. Now stay with me as we continue our gaze in the rear view at the King of the Road Show HD's first decade. Strap yourself in and cruise with me in the KOTR time machine.
My arms around you. The orchid is a flower that blooms so tenderly to thrill the fairest lady of the land.
1974, I recorded Room Full of Roses for the B-side of a song called She Called Me Baby All Night Long. And the radio station flipped it, started playing the flower song. The next thing I knew, I had a #1 song in the nation.
You still got your show in Branson?
I have a theater in Branson, and this is my last year there. I'm doing selected dates this year, and I'm doing a lot of road work.
You got a couple of really famous cousins, too, Jimmy Swaggart and Jerry Lee Lewis. You keep in touch with those guys?
Don't hold that against me.
You probably know, too, that I have 2 famous cousins I grew up with, right? Jerry Lee Lewis in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and, of course, Reverend Jimmy Swaggart. Don't hold that against me. But in 1957, when I made my first recording in the music industry, I had tried to follow my cousin Jerry Lee Lewis into this music scene. He had a whole lot of shaking at the time. He came into Houston. He was traveling with Johnny Cash and Sonny James. I get to run around with him. I was working for $1.25 an hour. So I tried to follow my cousin Jerry Lee into the music industry. I made a big mistake. I should have followed Reverend Swaggart. He made more money than me and Jerry Lee Lewis put together. Tax-free.
One of the highlights of 2014 was meeting racing king Richard Petty.
You think about NASCAR, and number one, you think of you, the Petty family, and then Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his dad, who's deceased now, but great thing you're doing here for your grandson and his memory, Adam. Of course, you were involved with NASCAR for so many years. With the technology today, has it become a safer sport? Because it is a dangerous sport, but has it become safer today?
It's a lot safer from that standpoint. I don't know, racing's any better. You know, the speeds are relevant in a race. It's how close each vehicle runs close together. So sometimes we have good races, sometimes we don't, but that's always been that way. But the big changes in NASCAR since we come along 1949, 1950 when it started is the technology there. And so almost like space capsules now, they get in them, and they're not 100% safe, nothing ever will be, but they're 50% safer than it was when I drove.
And they're faster than ever now.
Oh yeah, they keep picking that speed up, and every once in a while we just have to go in and slow them down so that they don't go so fast.
Like I told you before, I love that hat, man.
You're looking good. You're a stay out of the wind, okay? See you guys.
It's a Records and Racing episode, and we'll continue cruising in the KOTR time machine next week. Still to come, we'll air the Southeast Texas debut of Drew Baldridge's new music video as our Max Bowl Music Clip of the Week. And singer-songwriter Kevin Adams will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Pine Tree Lodge in LaBelle. But next, we'll cruise back to Golden Triangle Raceway Park in Beaumont. Man, how time flies when you're having a royal time. It's the 10th anniversary of the King of the Road Show HD.